I want to listen to Alistair Clarkson after the game when he said this about their performance last night.
There were some things about our game tonight that actually, I thought we played better tonight than what we played the last 2 weeks. The 90-point margin doesn't suggest. Usually when you lose a game by 15 goals, you haven't been able to get the ball inside 50 and you haven't been, you've been smashed at clearances and we competed in different areas of the game really, really well.
Well, as we launch into this, he was watching a different game to me, Alistair Clarkson. The first 5 minutes in this game was as bad as football as you are ever going to see. So I want to highlight the lack of effort and the fact that they are witches' hats now. This is Zurhaar, who did a lot of talking in the off-season, Cam Zurhaar. How's this for a chase? 3 minutes into the game with the one hand. This is disgraceful vision here. Larky, so senior players easily outmarked from Stephen May. They then get the switch. They're all guarding space. Watch Fritsch here, who's come up, and watch Gawn up here. The amount of players that they both run past North Melbourne. We're 3 minutes into this game of football. Give me some effort, North Melbourne. It's not talent. This is all effort. And Fritsch, who was in the back line and has run past 6 North Melbourne opponents, bobs up and kicks the goal. We're watching here the ease of how this comes through the front of the stoppage. This is training stuff, first day back of pre-season. Watch Petrarca exploding through the stoppage. Pickett's doing the same. Logue's sitting way off his opponent, and there's an easy uncontested mark inside 50, all within the first 4 minutes of this game. Stevenson here, what sort of tackle is that? That is embarrassing. Out the front again. We'll watch Core, who signed a 5-year contract, and he just falls over. Like, this is uncompetitive stuff. So Alistair Clarkson reckons their performance was better. He's watching a different game. That's the captain, McDonald, with a token smother. Logue here, he's doing star jumps, and Pickett kicks the goal over his head. So first 7 minutes, this game is over. There's a Norm Smith medalist, top of the goal square. No one goes anywhere near him. I mean, the victory lap was long when they signed Alistair Clarkson. It's quickly finished.
Wow.
I haven't seen anything like, honestly, it's embarrassing, and they need to be better than that. That's not talent, that's effort in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Having said that, and it's pretty damning vision, and I'm quite sure it's going to be played out at Arden Street through the week in the post-mortem. Melbourne's midfield, that combination they've got, the old 1-2 at the moment, it's got to be among the best in the competition.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with that. Petrarca and also Oliver are a better combination. The only two who I reckon are working amazingly well together is Nick Dacos and Scott Pendlebury at the moment. The way they are working for each other and the way Scott gives him the footy is sensational. But yeah, Melbourne, if they get a team that's vulnerable or poorly, unfit, not hard at the contest, as you touched on, they'll do that to a lot of sides throughout the end of the year.
And the problems for North were compounded when Charlie Comben went down with a broken leg in the first quarter. It was vision that the host broadcaster, Channel 7, rightly chose not to show again. But given TJ, he's already had a history in a short time in the AFL of bad injuries. A back stress fracture was a problem he had early days. He's a second-round draft pick from 2019. He was someone who was genuinely going to make a difference if he got a fair crack at it. And clearly right now he would be unlikely to be seen again in 2023, and it puts him again on the back foot.